everyone. I'm going to try to record, but sadly, it's most likely going to be like, but anyways, let's go for it. So, Powerpuff Girls Episode 1. Sadly, they didn't go the route of bringing homage to the original, tipping their hat and saying thank you for making it possible that this series even exists, or heck, the original. And the original one episode that actually was part of cartoons was Fuzzy Lumpkin. Fuzzy Lumpkin was their first ever bad guy, and well, to do this reboot, it's kind of sad that they didn't actually start it with the very beginning. Which is kind of sad, but okay, sure, why not? You guys are brand new, you're your own character, so whatever. So anyways, we got Escape from Monster Island. Let me talk about the intro first. The intro is very creative, very vintage. It's nice vintage look. The fact that it seems like it was newspaper made and everything else, kind of like vintage made. But I do have to say that the theme, I called it when I actually made the pre-thoughts video. I called it, the freaking theme song is meh. They didn't even revamp the freaking original song, which is sad. So anyways, the first episode, it deals with the Sensitive Thugs. That's the name of the boy band that all of them are kind of having a crush on. Two were having a crush on band members. Blossom, on the other hand, likes the manager. So the girls maybe are going to attend the concert, but sadly, thanks to Bubbles, she won the tickets, but it's only 2 tickets. Man, that sucks. So you have to decide which one you're going to take. There is no lightning trail or light trail when they're flying, but it maybe for speed, because Buttercup actually ran to Blossom and said something. So I think maybe speed only is demonstrated by the light trail. Bubbles can still talk to animals. That's a cool thing. They have to save the mayor, and while Blossom and Buttercup are silently arguing, there's a new enemy, Lava Girl. Heck, there's lots of monsters. Jinx, and they did wording crap, the funky fresh idea. Well, technically, it's now the New Days. And then you got Blossom rapping. Oh my gosh. Then, like I said, monsters. The mayor saved them, and the mayor still likes pickles. But Frederick, the rhino she met, actually is the one who actually gets to attend the concert. So, yeah, there you go. Decent. I have to say, decent episode. Still cool. Now, here is Princess Buttercup that's on right now. Alright, here comes the second one, and after Yale. But anyway, so the next one is Princess Buttercup. Even though I don't understand, I think it should have been called Princess Moneybucks or More Bucks. But apparently, they named it Princess Buttercup for some stupid reason, which I don't know why. Maybe it's a typo. Either way. So we got Buttercup, who is apparently a messy eater, and she actually wrestled a forklift. Blossom and Bubbles actually has a new activity that they do as a hobby, which is scrapbooking. And well, notice the fact that we haven't seen the teacher yet. That's interesting. We haven't seen the teacher yet, and we haven't seen the professor yet. That is kind of interesting. Of course, we have Blossom being a lone wolf. Apparently, roller derby girls exist, and they're called the Derby Taunts. And there's a death ball. So that became Blossom's, hobby. So Moneybucks shows up, and she's different. She's not whiny anymore. I mean, when you listen to the original Moneybucks, she's like straight up in your face saying like, "Hey, what are you doing?" Instead, she's like, "Hey, what are you doing? You guys need help?" It's like, yeah, she had a drastic change, which doesn't really suit her that much. Yeah, it doesn't suit her at all. I think the old version of Moneybucks can kick this new Moneybucks' KSS. I think she can. Well, anyways, yeah, Buttercup got a new hobby. Like I said, the voice is different, but Moneybucks still want to become a Powerpuff Girl. Blossom says no. Apparently, Moneybucks is able to do what King Dedede did in Right Back at You and actually summon a monster. And apparently, there are monsters within the city as well, which does make sense, but never really came to terms with that until now, actually, if you think about it. Yeah, it's like, yeah, there's monsters rampant, but you never really think about that until later. I mean, Word Girl, on the other hand, it's like the bad guys are close, the bad guys are around, But when it comes to the bad guys in Powerpuff Girls, you rarely see them unless they commit an act of crime. And also if they're in jail. That's it. That's all you get. Oh yeah, they didn't show Money Bunks, Princess Money More Bucks actually go to jail. So that's another thing. Well, anyway, so she summoned a monster. The Derby girls apparently are getting paid off to hang with Buttercup, but it turns out that they like Buttercup. And they're just getting money on the side because it's not really a chore. Like they say, if you do something that you love, it's not a chore at all. So the two are being hurt. Yeah, Blossom and Bubbles are getting hurt by this monster. Moneybucks wants to become the only one apparently, and she defeated him. And she defeated the monster by texting him. Yeah, so she texted the app, and the app said, yeah, so she texted him with an app, just like freaking King Dedede. Except King Dedede never actually called off his monsters before. Anyways, so Buttercup was actually beating up the other girls, and then more Bucks actually encased the Powerpuff Girls. And sorry to just come to a rundown. Then Buttercup saves them, and then more Bucks has a mech, which I think that happened, but in a different episode. Then we got the Derby Girls come to the rescue, and then you have oh yeah, they come to the rescue and it ends like that. And also Death Ball became something popular, which I don't even remember how they beat her the first time, but I can tell you that chances are they changed it a lot. Well, anyways, the background music, now thinking about it, is pretty decent. It is pretty decent, and the ending exists. Like, the day has been saved thanks to the Powerpuff Girls. But that didn't exist in the first one. The first one, it didn't do that. And apparently, from what I saw at the end of it, they showed the three girls actually playing instruments. And then as soon as they show the usual ending where they show Cartoon Network Studios, they open it up. It looks like there might actually be a music video on the way. I don't even like that. I don't even like that song. So, yeah. Oh my gosh. Anyways, thank you for watching. And me personally, I'm like, this series is something new. They kept to their roots mostly, but I guess in the first one for cartoons, I don't think I think we did see the professor. Yeah, we didn't see the teacher yet, but we did see the professor. I'm not sure. It's been so long. And what's worse is that you can't really find Powerpuff Girls anywhere else except for on the internet that you have to pay for. They do have a DVD set. I didn't buy it. If I do see it, I most likely will buy it. And then after that, we'll do some good comparison on the video, on the movies. Oh my gosh. On the episodes at hand. Anyways, thank you for watching. Notice sucky quality, but thank you for watching and have a great day.